let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it.
This is for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is for my dog. This is for my dog. What y'all really want? Get up. Still shitty.
Let's take it back to the old school. Are you ready? Killer hell, killer hell, killer hell, killer hell. Girl, you better give me that money. It's the motherfucking remix.
Welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Halo Fallout. This is Console War Podcast. Where is everybody? It's just me. Wonderful. Maybe someday we'll get guests or a panel or something like that. For now, we're just doing stuff slowly and it's just me right now. Let's talk about gaming news this week. We'll get to Halo in a second. Gaming news this week. Sony bought a mobile studio. Nobody gives a shit. Move on. I'm going to save you guys like 40 minutes out of your life for each podcast you have to listen to this to. We'll just make it quick and easy. Sony bought a mobile phone studio. No one gives a shit. Xbox's Activision stuff did not go through in the UK. It's on pause so they can do more research. Probably get stopped in China. There, I just saved you 45 minutes. Nothing we can do about it whatsoever. Last of Us remastered remake launches today or tomorrow. One of the two. I don't give a shit. I'm waiting till that shit goes on sale. Don't support that shit. There, I saved you. I just saved you guys like 2 hours of your whole fucking week listening to podcasts that are going to say the same fucking thing. Some of them will damage control, some of them will insult stuff. I'm here just to insult stuff. So, as far as insulting, nothing could be more insulting than 343 Studios and what they have done to Halo Infinite. I do not know how in the world this game got 10 out of 10 reviews from big fucking news companies. Like, are they even news? I don't know what the fuck they are. IGN, GameSpot, just 10 out of 10s when Halo Infinite. Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes first before I go off on this shit. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, Halo Infinite. 343 just said that they're not going to do crossplay. Coach co-op crossplay. Not crossplay. Coach cows. That's why we do this shit live, in case I fuck up. It's my own fault. 343 Industries just announced no couch co-op for Halo Infinite. Remember all those sunshine and rainbow promises that we got? What's up, Xbot 448? They're not doing. I know they are doing crossplay. I corrected myself. No couch co-op. Do you want to come on here and talk about this? I can give you an open golden ticket. Just let me know. I can pop you in here. So, what are your thoughts about that, Xbot? I'm not happy with it. For me, this whole Halo Infinite just seems like it should be in preview program. They launched it unfinished. I don't know how it got such high reviews. And both me and you are huge Halo fans, right? It looks like they're trying to be Destiny, but with this 10-year plan thing. But The promises that they gave out, they're not keeping. The studio is a mess, I'm telling you. And I blame Game Pass. I told you when Game Pass came out, stop supporting the shit or your games are going to be made around Game Pass. As we can see from Halo Infinite. I don't want that. Maybe some people like that. I don't want that. I think Game Pass will continue to hurt games. Like, I don't want to be at the mercy of a subscription service. This is my whole problem with Game Pass. Like, if Xbox ends up putting all their eggs in one basket, which they pretty much are, and everything goes to Game Pass, then you are at the mercy of Microsoft doing whatever they say, no matter what. Send you an invite. Okay. We're gonna do this like old school, coffee, casuals, and consoles. Hold on, let me put Randy Orton on for your enjoyment. We'll have a debate. There you go. Hold on, let me see if I can remember how to do this shit. Randy Orton, can you please do a RKO, please? Okay, I think I got it. When I get you on here, I'm gonna have to get you in a little circle thing. Just give me 1 minute. I gotta find out how to invite people. Okay. Look in your... Where are you? Look in your private DMs. You should see a link. Randy Orton, can you RK the Hulk? You got Xbot, you got a link. Let me turn on the power. Bam. Let me make sure this is all nice and pretty. If Graphic God watches, he'll make sure, he'll want everything to be perfect. He's a perfectionist. Okay, Xbot, you should have a link. Hold on, I can't see anyone's fucking chat either. Pop out chat. Can I just put pop out chat over here? There, I can see shit now. I'm gonna make it pretty again. Okay, Xbot, let me know if you got the link. Yeah, Twitter. Look at your DMs on Twitter. I just DM'd, unless I DM'd a total stranger, I don't know. What's up, Xbot? What's going on? We got echo. Yep, I can hear you. Let me turn up my desktop so... Okay.
I can't hear you. Hold on. I can't hear you. Let me... microphone... Speaker. Oh, that's why.
Check. I do hear an echo too, by the way, from me.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Okay, let's see if the echo's going. Okay, good. Well, I still hear echo.
Why is it still going through? Hold on, it's still going through my TV and now my headset as well. So give me. There we go. Hold on. Now you should have no echo, sir.
Nice. All right, Xbot. Hold on, let me turn on this other chat thing. Okay, they're good. Okay, welcome, Xpot. What have you been doing? I haven't seen him forever.
Yeah, well, I unfortunately I took 2 weeks off. Next podcast. The first week I took off, man, I just had a really rough few days at work, and I really couldn't get into all the topics and stuff like that. And then the next week I forgot something happened, but I couldn't go live, so I've been off of next podcast for 2 weeks. We're going back in tonight. Yo, Super, I'm thinking of this as kind of like my pregame. I know you're talking about, hey, I just saved you guys 2 hours and said this stuff in a couple minutes. But you also got to realize, man, I got a full panel. So to let everybody kind of get their thoughts out and stuff, that does take a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just warm. I'm getting you warmed up.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're doing.
And I will not time you out like some people do.
I don't think I've had anybody time me out, but I don't get overly crazy. I think other people that have tried to attack me should have gotten timed out on other shows and stuff like that, but they never do. But it is what it is. So what's up, Superman? How you doing? Is everything rainbows and sunshine in Supersonic's gaming world?
Not today. I'm pissed off about a lot of stuff. I'm pissed off about The Last of Us remastered costing fucking $70. I'm pissed off about this Halo stuff. So let's talk about it. What are your thoughts about Halo canceling couch co-op?
Well, when it comes to couch co-op, again, I gotta talk in the corner of being a gaming YouTuber. So I don't just think about myself. You gotta think about the community and all that good stuff. So with them kind of canceling the local couch co-op, it's definitely, I guess I could say, disheartening when it comes down to it. But the one thing I really didn't like was kind of Joe's explanation. It was kind of just like a shrug off to Joe Staten. He was just like, yeah, in order to do all these other things that we're planning, local couch co-op is canceled. So, we trying to get more stuff. He just kind of threw it in there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And tried to talk past it as fast as he could. But I know for a lot of people, because, Super, I've gone on record many times stating that 343 should make the Halo that they want to make. All right? I believe Halo 5 did not have couch co-op. It had network
yeah, people co-op. Were pissed off about that too.
Yeah, and a lot of those people are the old school kind of Halo people. And I've noticed with Halo Infinite, in terms of the aesthetics and in terms of the gameplay and stuff like that, they have definitely leaned more towards that OG Halo fan base. So by them doing that and then canceling this feature that fan base has really wanted back ever since Halo 5 released, it's disheartening. They're definitely going to catch a lot of shit from that. But I don't think that's even the most important thing that was said or done when it came to this new roadmap that they put out there.
Well, it's not just them listening to one person or anything. This whole game was launched unfinished. It should be in preview program.
Dude, that's one thing I said about this game. Now, I've compared the free-to-play multiplayer. I call it Halo Reach 2 in terms of the multiplayer. To me, the aesthetics, what the armors look like and how the game plays and stuff like that, I really feel like it's a sequel to Halo Reach. I
don't not so. You can't fucking earn in Halo Reach. You get earn shit and it shit looks cool.
Well, that's what they're talking about doing.
But it's all microtransaction, Fortnite Battle Pass bullshit.
Well, but if you notice, because I watched the show on YouTube from 343, and they were talking about rewarding people for how they play, for what they do in the game and stuff like that. And I do remember what Halo reached. You can only get, like, say those shoulder pieces that you wanted, right? Of course they were given individually, but each shoulder piece had some type of like accomplishment or achievement kind of like attached to it, that you would go out there and you would try to do to get those pieces. And I think with them, bringing the XP back, the match XP back, and if you listen to the other guy, not Joe Staten, I forgot the other guy's name, but he's like the head of live services now at 343.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of disappointing talk in this show, right? But one of the highlights, the pony, that is amazing. That is amazing right there. But one of the highlights is seeing this guy and listening to this guy and kind of like what he's, what he wants to do with the game. It shows a very definitive direction, and I gotta say, I kind of like what I saw from this guy. Although what I'm seeing from the roadmap, like there's certain bits and pieces in this, and I'm like, really, you couldn't do something more. Like when it comes to the winter update, when they talk about these two maps, they're completely made in Forge by the 343 dev teams.
Right.
And it's like, really, like you don't have like content that you're either like trying to finalize, like actual 343 map content that you can come out with at that point in time. Another thing that kind of irked me was this 30 tier battle pass situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's free, so that's a good thing. It should be free after everything that happened. But
here's real quick. I want to argue something about like the shit that you unlock and stuff. Like I tried playing Halo Infinite, then that's what made me fucking uninstall it, because I'm like, I do all this shit, then it says, oh wait, you got to buy the season pass to be able to get this piece of armor or fucking cat ears or whatever the fuck it is.
Well, there's a free line in the battle. It's your typical battle pass. There's a free line and there's a paid line.
Yeah, but to get anything decent.
Well, that's the way it is in any of these games right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at your PUBGs, you look at your Fortnites, you look at any game that's multiplayer, has like a season pass to it. Even my golf. All right, even my PGA Tour 2K21, they came out with season passes, and of course, all the good shit was in the paid season pass part of it, not the free shit. But the good stuff was, yeah, you're throwing money on the ability to earn that. But that's not even what I don't like about the 30 tier battle pass. The thing I don't like about it is it's all cosmetics that were held back from the original battle pass, which was Halo Reach.
Yep. That's true.
The close quarters helmets, the knife that you can either have on your chest or your shoulder, these are all cosmetics that were held back. People were thinking that they were going to put them in the store, and I think that's what they were going to do. They were going to put them in the store and have people buy them. But because this has been such a clusterfuck, they had to come up with this 30 tier battle pass free. And so they took that stuff that they were planning on, selling to people, and they had to put it in there and create the battle pass. I think that's one of the biggest things that I'm upset about when it comes to this whole thing. Like, I knew that they had those cosmetics. I knew that they were ready. I knew that they were there. I knew that they cut the original battle pass from 125 tiers to 100 tiers. So those 25 tiers, that's what you're getting in this new battle pass. The stuff that you would have gotten from those 25 tiers.
That's crazy. All right, I got a question. All right, cut me off if I'm wrong, but I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, do you think here's another problem that I have. It feels to me that 343 is counting on the players to save this fucking game with Forge and having us fucking do all the work.
Dude, the funny thing is, I was talking to the next podcast panel members about this one night, and I told them exactly that. I'm like, dude, they are hoping to get Forge out, all right? And it's something that I heard kind of like, let me say I heard through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like name names and stuff like that, but people who are in the know when it comes to Xbox Studios, the Hot Wheels DLC for Forza, I found out through one of my people that the Hot Wheels DLC is kind of light. It doesn't take a long time to beat, and it's kind of light. I feel like it's even a little light on official playground games races. All right. And I found out through talking to somebody that, yeah, because Playground had originally, like, they wanted the community to build their Hot Wheels tracks, and they wanted that to be a way bigger part of the game and what people are playing than it is right now. So they were also kind of like depending on the community to make.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute. Go ahead, keep talking. I gotta answer a phone.
Okay. But and it's in that same vein that 343. I feel like when they come out with the Forge beta, at least up until March, they are gonna lean heavy on Forge and what people make in Forge, and they are hoping and praying that Forge will carry them through after that 30 tier, because the 30 tier playlist, man, that's going to be done so quickly. My
fucking girlfriend's lost.
Uh-oh.
I said, go stop by a gas station. She's like one town away and she's lost. I don't know how that fucking happened.
She doesn't have GPS on her phone?
She must work for 343 Studios.
She doesn't have Google Maps, man?
She said it's not working.
That's because she's out in the sticks, man. That's why.
Probably.
Oh, man. Well, I feel bad for her. Hopefully she makes it out alive. I heard around there the hills do have eyes, though.
Oh, God. Those are some fucked up movies. So what were you saying while I was gone?
No, but I was saying the same way that Playground was kind of depending on people to make races for the Hot Wheels DLC and to keep that moving that way, kind of like community-based, community-created. I feel that 343 is trying to get their Forge out as quick as possible, so that they can kind of lean on that, just like you said, Super. They can lean on that until their Season 3 comes around. So in March. And I know they're putting in a battle pass and all that good stuff, but it's only 30 tiers. Like, do you know how quick it'll be to get through 30 tiers of battle pass?
I don't know. I shut that shit down. I totally uninstalled it after I tried multiplayer for like 2 days, and then I could earn stuff, and then the stuff that I got points for, it said that I had to fucking buy a battle pass. I'm like, fuck this. So I turned it off.
Oh man, I heard your name. I'm trying to like tag you and let people know that we are talking about this stuff right now.
Oh, no problem. I hope my girlfriend makes it back. She's lost, but Halo discussion is more important than girlfriend's.
No, I can appreciate that. I can definitely.
See, like if you compare it to like maybe Grand Theft Auto Online, at least they put out a bunch of fucking content and shit before they let the players go at it and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm pissed off about the no co-op stuff when they promised that, and that's like a staple of all Halo games except for Halo 5. And I mean, I don't get. Is it old consoles holding split? Did I say
No.
co-op again?
No,
I meant split screen.
It's all based on. It's all on the studio. To be honest with you, man, like it really is. Like, and to see what they did with Halo 5, like Halo 5 was more of a game as a service than Halo Infinite is. If you think about it, like every single month they had new stuff to earn. All right, they had the rec pack system. Some people hated it. I absolutely loved it because I was able to get everything in the game without spending a dime. Just buy the game and play the game, and I was able to get everything.
Same here, yeah.
Live with Supersonic Station? No.
Except for that one mode that I thought was total pay to win because everyone would get fucking Prophet's Bane and fucking night out, all kinds of invisible Spartans. Yeah, Warzone. I thought Warzone was total pay to win, but I thought they did very, very, very good on.
Dude, I dominated Warzone, and like I said, I never paid a dime, but I did play the shit out of that game.
Well, yeah, you
like,
can
constantly.
You can still play it, but like people get all these fucking things.
Yeah,
and
but you get those in the rec packs. You get the special weapons. You get the weapons that do different things. You get those in the rec packs.
Well, I know, but like people would buy. 343 would put out like, okay, you pay $5, you get 20 prophet banes or whatever it's called. That fucking energy sword where you could stay invisible. Then you had all kinds of people invisible. But the fire. What was the other mode called that I like? The what is that?
You had
mode?
Arena. You had Warzone. You had Warzone Firefight.
Firefight. Yeah, I thought they did excellent with that. Like that was very
Firefight
good.
was one of my favorite things to play in that game. When they actually came out with that, like I used to live in Firefight.
Same here. What's up, Infisto? Yeah, even Halo Reach Firefight was good, but I thought I love Firefight in Halo 5. Would have liked it more if there was split screen. I could play with my friends at home, but
I gotta say, like I'm still excited for the network co-op, which comes with new achievements. You know, they're doing new achievements for the whole co-op thing. The Forge beta, I am excited for that. I'm disappointed about the maps that they're coming out with for the winter update because, like I said, they're using Forge. Now I know it's going to be a cool thing to see 343 using Forge to make maps, but I feel like it is a disastrous shortcut. And they should have had full-fledged 343 maps.
I do too.
You know, ready.
Like, I mean, people are gonna make. I'm not talking about 343 make it, but that's why I said they're dependent on community people to make maps. And saving Halo that way because the community's going to make like Guardian, they're going to make the Pit, and they're going to make maps from Halo 2. So they're totally dependent on the gamers to save Halo. And you're right. Like why are they using Forge to make maps and not giving us the like good new shit that they just create from their own shit?
Yeah, and you know, the whole season 3 getting pushed back all the way till March 2023, like that's huge. That's a huge disappointment right there because we were hearing about, you know, the next iteration of the DMR, which was coming in season 3. Of course, they have new maps there. They have new 343 maps in that season as well. But that season, they're going to come back, you know, with that free line and that paid line for, you know, the season pass. What they're doing with the 30-tier battle pass is they're going to collect data to see how fast people went through it using the match XP. So using, you know, gaining XP in a match for playing the game, and not just playing the game either, but like, you know, doing well, going on, you know, streaks, stuff like that. You're going to be able to get more XP and stuff like that per match. Again, something that, you know, really should have been in the game from the beginning. It's good to see that they're doing it now, but the reason why that 30-tier battle pass is free is because they're going to be collecting like the data on it and trying to hone in on balancing. I do like what the head of the live services at 343 did say their goal was, but you know, their goal,
Rip people off.
well, their goal is to have 4 seasons per year. So that's about, what, 3 months? That's 3 months per season. What I didn't like, he's like, well, it's going to take us time to get there. All right?
343 says a lot of shit.
Well, you know, finally, I mean, they finally come out and said something, and I am optimistic on the fact that they are not going to do what they have done. And what they have done with Halo Infinite probably pisses me off the most, is they stay silent. All right, like I heard you talking about, you know, 343 wants to be Bungie and stuff like that with Halo Infinite. Now, the thing about Bungie when it comes to Destiny 2, they are incredibly active in the community. They are talking. They are letting people know, you know, certain bugs, certain glitches. Oh, we're working on that. We'll have that fixed in this patch and that patch, and they let people know what's going on with the game.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen Bonnie Ross since Halo Master Chief Collection.
Dude,
she's gone missing.
I have been on this for a while, and this kind of pushed it over the top. I feel like somebody like a Bonnie Ross needs to get let go from 343 after everything that has gone on with Halo Infinite. I am sorry, but they need different management at that studio to bring everybody together, to push everybody forward. And if there was a case where they were getting too many contractor developers and stuff like that, you need somebody in management that's going to be like, no, we can't use that many contractors, temporary developers for such a big title. We're going to have to hire people and bring them in if we're going to do that. You need to have somebody at the head of the studio that's going to look out for the game, you know, for the game, for its fan base and stuff like that. And I don't necessarily think Bonnie Ross is that person, to be really honest with you.
I 100% agree with everything you said.
You thought you were going to debate me, and here we are agreeing. Yeah, look at this shit, man.
Hey, I never said debate. I said, well, maybe I did say debate.
You did say, when you were trying to get me in here, you're like, debate. You're like, debate.
Well, I thought you were going to damage control it, but like everything you're saying is very, very good points.
I appreciate that. Like I said, like I am optimistic for the future, but we are definitely at the lowest point that this game has been at. Let's be real. We are, you know, with the season pushed back, and they're coming in with like this you know, quote unquote update. We basically, it's like, hey, we got to give these guys something. Why not make 2 Forge maps and put that into a quote unquote update? Why not take the 25 cosmetic things that we never gave these people and put it into a free battle pass? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like it is
an apology tour.
It seems like it's superficial. It's paper thin. It's not a real, we're sorry and we're making it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like they still don't really want to be like, yeah, we really fucked up on this. They're like, yeah, we made a couple mistakes, and you know, we're going to be working on it. And, you know, thank you guys for being so committed. Yeah, it's like, no, the people aren't committed to you guys. The people are committed to the game and the franchise. Let's get
Look
this
out
right.
for the witch, Xbot.
Come right for me.
Duck.
Oh, that reminds me of that chick from Killer Instinct. She just needs to have that staff with the sword on the end, man.
Yes.
Sako. That's my favorite character.
Yes.
But it seems very paper thin, very superficial on what they're offering in November. You know? And it doesn't make me feel any better that they have been so quiet up to this point. Because I've gotten used to Bungie. You know, the game as a service that I play, Destiny 2, they're constantly telling me what's going on. They're constantly letting me know, if certain guns are broken or if certain guns get disabled. They tell me why. They let me know when it's going to come back online. Like, they are out there in the community, and 343 does not do that, man.
That's right. Hey, look who it is.
All hail Jay.
In the chat. All hell Jay.
It's Master. Hey, yo, what is up, Graphic God? Good to see you, brother. Yo, I'll let you know. Jay. Supersonic was very, very concerned about making sure this entire show looked perfect, because he knew he would be getting messages and such if you saw something you didn't like in here. Just saying.
Yeah, graphic God is a perfectionist. If your picture is not centered at the exact right spot, he will say something.
Well, Graphic God made this toad for me.
Hey, he made this whole thing for me.
Oh, nice.
He's
nice.
a genius. Except for the thumbnail, I learned that from your tutorial video, actually.
Nice. I'm glad you liked it, man, because I like doing those. I like teaching people things. I hope that really I love paint.net, bro. Absolutely love it. I actually have it up right now on my computer, like, as we're talking.
It is cool. The only thing I couldn't get right is when I started to do like the when you type something and you try to make words on the screen, the text thing. Whenever I typed something, just invisible stuff popped up, and I tried like every layer to do it, and nothing would pop up. So I just made the fonts or the wording as pictures. There's like a
He knows I watch.
What? What I watch? Oh yeah, Graphic God.
Yeah, Jay's like, he knows I watch.
He's lurking.
Maybe I'll go into a little more detail at some point when it comes to the fonts or whatnot. Maybe I didn't explain it.
Well, it's not the fonts.
enough.
It's just like if I type anything on the screen, it's just nothing's on there. And
It might be set really small.
Oh, that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
So what I did is, like, you could type in font download or something. You don't actually have to download the fonts. You just type in a sentence and then you pick which font. It makes it just like a transparent picture thing, like a green screen thing where you can just slap it on something.
But I'm trying to look and see what else here. Again, my biggest thing about Bungie, about 343 at this point in time was their silence up until now, and then again, Staten just kind of, he just kind of shrugged off little things that could be major to some people, not necessarily me. When it comes to couch co-op, I don't remember the last time I played a couch co-op game. I think it was years ago, to be honest with you. At least 3 years ago. I think it was on the Nintendo Switch with the kids at the time for New Year's.
But like a lot of people do it with Halo, though. Like, there's some games, and Halo's kind of known for the couch co-op shit.
Well, they haven't done it for a while because...
Well, just Halo 5. I know Halo... People were fucking irate about that on Halo 5 and gave them shit forever. And they're going to do it again? Like, they didn't learn their lesson? And, like, they promised it for this game, and... so we wait 2 years, they're like, oh, by the way, we're not going to do that. That sounds familiar. That kind of sounds like when I won't go into that story about the VR thing. But that sounds very familiar that they say, nah, we're not going to do that. Fuck that. How could they not do that? Like, that's why I'm wondering if, like, it's because of old hardware the game's on.
Well,
or
the only thing I will disagree with you on, Super, is you're trying to bring this back to Game Pass, and the reason why is because they put this game on Game Pass, and that's not true at all, bro. That's not.
No, I totally think it is. This Halo would not have been made the way it was without Games as a Service and Game Pass in mind. They built it around games as a service and Game Pass. That's why it should.
Well, you just said two things.
That's one and the same. They
Not
want
really.
they want you to keep subscribing to this. They released it unfinished, and I have no idea why everyone gave this game 10 out of 10s when they know it's unfinished. It's unfinished, and it's revolved around games as a service, Game Pass.
Well,
Because they could get away with it. They could say, well, you didn't have to pay for it. We'll just add some more shit later.
I don't. If they ever thought that way, I think they have had a rude awakening when it comes to that. But with Game Pass, I really fight against that whole these services are going to drop quality in games and stuff, because
they did though. Look at Halo. Look what they did.
You're going to look at one thing.
Look what they did to fucking Gears 5. They made fucking seasons and crazy microtransactions and shit. Look at Forza. Look at fucking Flight Simulator, fucking $50 airplanes and shit. That's fucking crazy.
Flight Simulator's always been that way though. That shit's always been expensive, man. If you're adding content and stuff, like they've always been like that. It's been more of a PC thing. I just don't
want like all our first party games that we've grown to love, and I just want them to make good games and have them done, and not, hey, what can we squeeze out of this if it's in Game Pass?
Well, dude,
and
not every game that they're making is a game as a service. You know,
pretty much. We got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Sea of Thieves.
I said making. You're pointing out all the games as a service. You're pointing out Grounded. You're pointing out Sea of Thieves. Yo, even when it comes to Forza Motorsport, I'm actually excited that that's going to be a game as a service, as opposed to waiting 3-4 years for the next iteration. Because I know that they're just going to keep adding to that game, and I'm excited for that. But like games like Hellblade 2, games like Starfield.
Starfield
that's not going to be.
Save this podcast, timestamp this or whatever. That game is going to come out fucking broken as fuck, unfinished. They're going to say, well, it's on Game Pass, you didn't have to pay for it. What great value.
They've never said that though. I'm
saying that for them because I know they're going to say that.
but they never said that. You said you're saying that for them because you know they're gonna say that, but they've never said.
They will say that. That's why I'm saying save this video
they
because
say it for Halo.
Well, so Halo they just did it. They did the same thing Starfield's gonna do. They're gonna release it broken and unfinished. Like that's what pisses me off. Like people did not call 343 out on their bullshit launch on Halo Infinite. No one called them out for any. They're just saying, oh, this is the best fucking game ever. Nothing's wrong with this game. 10 out of 10. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
How many people gave it a 10 out of 10?
Everyone. Like, I look on Twitter.
Not everyone, dude.
Most people did. What was your score? I gave it a fucking 4 out of 10 because it's broken and unfinished. What did you when Halo?
I never gave it a review.
What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on it when it came out? Even the campaign felt unfinished.
I thought the gameplay was good. I like the campaign. And people who are talking about there's not a lot of shit going on in the world or whatnot. Like, I don't know. I was getting into fights everywhere, on the Halo ring. So like I like the campaign.
But you couldn't tell they took parts out of that game? As far as the story and stuff, like I felt like that's how I felt. A bunch of parts of the story were taken out, and I thought that it would do like some kind of Spartops thing and put chunks of the story in the future or shit like that. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, this can't really be the story.
Your mind and your mentality kind of like you were pulling that also from information that wasn't in the game. Like, they already said that they had to clip things and all that good stuff before the game came out, and I think you just you just mentally hung on to that. But I thought it told the story. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. It was interesting. Could they have added more, or could there have been more, and they took it out? Yeah, definitely. But I didn't see where, like, it was like, oh man, they definitely cut something huge here and just moved on to there.
I felt like that. I felt like that with Gears 5 too. I felt like there's just huge chunks of the story just missing. Like,
yeah, I like Gears 5.
I like it too. I love every Gears award, but on Gears 5 you can just tell that, like, there's something didn't go right. Like, there's huge chunks of the story missing or something. I don't know, but I feel that way with Halo 5 too.
Halo 5, the story was okay. I know what people were talking about. Like, Halo 5's story didn't have those really huge, impactful moments in the story. It had... It like followed a blueprint. It had like the the bigger sections where you were in the vehicles, like the Scorpion or the Mantis or something like that. They had kind of like your almost kind of like sneaking around. Like, they had every type of mission that you would expect in a Halo game. But I don't think they had those jaw-dropping moments where it's like, oh shit, that's what's going on. Oh shit, this is what's going. Like, I don't think Halo 5 story had those.
Well, I meant to say Halo Infinite. Like, yeah, Halo's 5 story was just kind of meh.
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't, it wasn't anything insanely like, oh my goodness, this is incredible.
Well, actually, at the end, like, I want to know what happened with Cortana and all the Guardians and shit.
Show us on the doll where Phil invaded you, Super.
What?
That's what. Look what Jay said. Show us on the doll where Phil invaded you.
I'll let Rich Review Tech USA do that.
Oh no.
Phil, Review Tech USA, where did Phil touch me? He's gonna explain. Oh Jesus. Review Tech USA.
Wow, that's what he did. That's what he did to you.
What did Phil Spencer show us? What Phil Spencer did with that cucumber to me? Oh, no. God damn it. Review.
Wow.
Review Tech USA, this is the last time you come on my podcast. Someone turn Review Tech USA camera off.
Oh.
Okay, we're not asking him anymore.
No, let's not. Put him in the corner. He is on timeout, bro. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's disappointing in here. But the optimistic side of it all is the fact that, listening to this guy who is the head of live services and finally hearing what they expect from their seasons, 4 seasons per year. I think that's great. 3 months, absolutely perfect. I believe Bungie does the same thing with seasons in Destiny 2 as well. I believe they're about 3 months or so. The funny thing, when you said that Bungie wants that 343 wants to be Bungie, dude, watching that show, where they talked about the roadmap today, one of the guys, the guy that I was talking about, I wish I could remember his name, but he had a jacket on, right? And one of the other guys commented on how nice the jacket was. And the thing is, that is a jacket that when you beat kind of like the entrenchment situation that's been going on in Halo, it's special game mode or whatnot, but when you complete all your ranking on that whole thing, they send you a special offer to buy that jacket. That's exactly what Bungie does when it comes to raids and Grandmaster Nightfalls and stuff like that. There's always something that once you complete it, especially if the first day, the first 24 hours that the raid comes out or whatnot, if you beat it, you earn a special emblem and a special offer for like a ring, a raid ring, a jacket, something like that. And 343 is mimicking Bungie with that stuff, to the T.
Yep.
And I was just like, wow, because you said that, and that brought it into my mind. I was like, that dude was wearing that jacket that they're going to be offering once people complete the entrenchment. That's exactly what Bungie does with Destiny. That's crazy.
I know. My thing is, I want Halo to be like Halo. I don't want Halo to be like Destiny. I want these two to be totally different things.
Well, there's no space magic, so we're good on that.
What's space matching?
Space magic is like, in Destiny.
Space magic. Hey, give it time, Xbot. Just give it time.
You say give it time.
Yes.
Before you know it, Spartans are going to be throwing lightning. I don't know, man. I like something. Again, I feel like somewhere at the top of 343, somebody's got to go.
Yes,
really
I think it was a dude that was on the fucking interview.
They just brought him in for live service stuff, man. He
yes,
just
fire
got
him.
He just got the title. Not too
fire
long ago.
whoever hired him. Yeah, I want a clean sweep of 343. I know they could be a good studio. I loved Halo 4. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought they did really good with Halo 4.
The story in Halo 4 was incredible.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, so is the multiplayer and the Forge. Like, I liked everything about Halo 4.
People hated Halo 4's
because they wanted to be there. They thought they were trying to be like Call of Duty or something, right?
Yeah, with the ordnance drops and all that good stuff.
I liked all that shit. I thought it was good. Like, I used to make all kinds of Halo maps in Forge till it turned out you need a fucking master's degree in computer coding and shit to do Forge now. Like, I tried Forge on Halo 5, and it's just like off-putting because you gotta like learn. You gotta fucking go to college to learn how to fucking do shit.
That's one thing that kind of I'm a little kind of like it's kind of holding me back from being fully excited about this Forge. Like they have like scripting and stuff like that in this Forge, and like I don't want to have to take a class to be able to build shit in it. You know what I'm saying? I like making balanced team deathmatch maps. That's what I did. I did that in Halo Reach. I did that in Halo 4. And I like doing that stuff, man. And I don't want to have to earn a bachelor's, in order to make that stuff with this Forge. But we'll see in November.
I used to make. I used to love making racetracks and the duck hunt maps. Like, I used to make some really cool maps. I'm proud of them, but I don't know how to access them anymore.
The duck hunt maps were crazy, and I never made any, but I played a few, and some of them were really insane. I thought those were really cool ideas. Yeah.
They could do something like put like infected or whatever the fuck it's called in it, or something.
So, Super. It was funny. I was watching a Halo channel. After I watched the show, like a YouTuber that focuses on Halo content or whatnot, and he said something that was really interesting to me. They're not really trying to get us to wait until March. They're trying to get us to wait until fall of next year. Because unless there's some... Wow, she got a lot of tattoos.
Yes, I like her tattoos. Mrs. Claus has joined the stream.
Yo, Jay, was there Halo news? Dude, if you can look past the blonde, the Halo news is actually right on this show right now.
She's cleaning the chalkboard on Halo news. You gotta turn around and do that, Mrs. Claus, and wipe all that shit away.
Oh, man, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, great. See what you did, Super? It's all your fault.
I have that impact on people. I got ADHD. I can't help it.
Why just do...
Oh, wait. You hold on. Did you say March of next year they're doing this?
Oh, no. All right. Thank you for reminding me. March of next year is when season 3 comes out. And
Jesus Christ, that's the long time away. I'm gonna be fucking old.
We got the winter update in November, and we already talked about that. And then in March, they have season 3. But the thing is, they're not trying to get us to wait until March either. I agree with this guy, and I wish I could remember the channel name. And it's definitely not Halo Follower. I cannot stand that channel anymore. And I used to watch that like years ago. I used to watch Halo Follower all the time. But this guy said what they really want to do is they want to get, at least have an active player base getting into like fall of next year when they release their battle royale.
I just killed Master Chief on top of the screen. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But until fall next year when they release their battle royale, what this guy said is like they're hoping that when it comes out, if it's any good, will kind of like really kick life into this game again and kind of rejuvenate it and get people back into it. And I can't disagree with him. I can thoroughly see that could be exactly what they're doing right here.
God damn, I don't want fucking Battle Royale in Halo. Are people tired of Battle Royale by now? Hasn't it been oversaturated already?
Well, just look at the people who watch like Twitch and shit like that. What games are on the top of that whole thing?
Fucking, I think Last of Us is doing a fucking Battle Royale shit. Like, come on, man. I'm tired of Battle Royale. Like, think of something new or something.
Dude, speaking of Last of Us, I watched the Digital Foundry breakdown of Last of Us Part 1.
Yeah.
And, dude, there's no significant changes or improvements when it comes to gameplay. Everything is aesthetic. Everything that they put into this remake has to do with graphics.
Yeah, they kind of lied too. They said we're revamping the battle system or whatever. They're fucking liars too.
Yeah, they didn't.
And it's not. It's the same fucking gameplay.
But rugs will kind of move when you walk over them, so that's $70 right there.
Dude, I've been very vocal about this Last of Us thing. Do not give them fucking money for this. If you let Sony get away with this, they're gonna take the last God of War and fucking remaster that shit, charge another $70. Like, don't let them get away with it. Make them put that shit for $20 and wait and buy it. Don't buy the shit day one, or you're just encouraging them.
Yeah.
Boycott this fucking game till it goes on a deep sale. Like, I could get that game for fucking free right now, and I'm not doing it just because I think it's stupid what they did. Yeah, the fucking people look more realistic and show more emotion and all that. But that should, especially for people, like, I think every PlayStation owner has a copy of The Last of Us. Like, why not give them a pathway, like a $10 or $20 pathway to just upgrade? Like, I don't see anything, like, maybe if they change all the battle mechanics and shit, made it like The Last of Us 2, because they had very good battle mechanics. But they didn't. And yes, I know the game looks better and all that shit. I have not played it, and I won't play it till it goes on deep sale. What are your thoughts about it besides that?
Dude, well, first off, I don't have a PlayStation 5. All right, so this doesn't really affect me per se. But I you know me, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot, especially on days where I'm working, because I work 12 hours a day. So anytime I get a chance to just chill out for like a couple minutes or something, I go on Twitter and see what's going on. And the amount of people that are defending this remake right now is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, of course there are people out there that really don't give a shit about the game, and they're going to talk shit about it because, you know, it's not on their preferred piece of plastic. Like, when it comes down to it, when a game comes out on PlayStation, I don't have a PlayStation, like, I don't care about it. I just don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? I move on and I talk about stuff that I'm interested in. I talk about stuff that, you know, I think is interesting. But with what Neil Druckmann said about this remake and how they built it from the ground up, and like you said, like they revamped gameplay mechanics and stuff, and to see that not actually be in the game, but everything that they did to upgrade it is all aesthetics. It's all graphics. It's all lighting. That's all it is. And then to slap a brand new game price tag on it, I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
It's bullshit, is what it is.
Dude, it's a 10-year-old game. Even if you remade it, like, it's a 10-year-old game, and none of the gameplay has really been advanced, in this remake. So since the gameplay is the same, since there's no change in the story either, it's so funny to see people on Twitter, I can't wait to jump into The Last of Us Part 1 again. I'm like, well, let me know how it ends, is what I tweet back at them. Let me know how it ends. Like, just to show them, like, yo, dude, you already know the ending. You're only going in there to see the new graphics. And once you see the new graphics, eventually that wears off as well.
Well, that is a game that I do replay like once a year. Graphic Guide is saying, is the Gears Ultimate version worth it? But they didn't put that full price, did they? And that was a very, very old game. That, like, Gears 1 was old.
Released at a discount.
Yeah, it was released at a discount, and that was like on the 360. So they did a lot of stuff to that game.
Like, anytime, like, I don't know, was when they did the anniversary to Master Chief Collection, was that full price? I know it was on the 360.
Yeah, it was full price, and I thought, and it didn't work for fucking 2 years.
What, the anniversary to oh, not Master Chief Collection, I meant like the original Combat Evolved, when that came out on the 360, like when they did the anniversary?
I don't know. I don't think I played it until it was on Master Chief Collection, if it did come out. I don't remember. I
know I had it. I had it at one point, but I don't remember what I paid for it. But again, like I said, the aesthetics, that's all they did. And to me, it's insane to see people talking about they can't wait to jump into it again, like, and completely ignoring the fact that all the upgrades that they did are completely aesthetic. Granted, they look good. Don't get me wrong. They look good, but I'm like, damn, guys, you're and there's people trying to say, oh, Last of Us Part 1 remake's gonna be game of the year. I'm like, dude, it's been a game for 10 years already.
Yeah, this would be like, okay, here's a perfect example. This would be like taking God of War 3 that was remastered for the PlayStation 4 to do it. Like, seriously, if people let them get away with this, they're gonna do the God of War 3 and charge you $70 and put some more foliage or lighting and bullshit and say, here you go, $70 more, please. Like, people gotta, like, boy, I'm not trying to tell people how to spend their money, but don't buy the shit.
Well, super. I got a question for you. All right, I got a question for you. With everything that's been going on with PlayStation lately, you look at what they're doing with the Last of Us Part 1 remake. The price for what they the work they put into it. You look at them, charging $10 more to get that PS5 version of games as well. You look at what they're doing in terms of raising the console price by $50 in multiple regions. Dude, what do you think about what PlayStation is doing right now? Like, there's a lot of people out there saying, hey, it looks like the greedy Sony is back and in charge.
I think most people aren't even gonna fucking pay attention. Honestly, besides people on Twitter, like, they keep going to their fucking grocery stores and seeing, like, all their groceries twice as much as they used to cost. Everything costs twice as much. Will probably go to the gaming section. Oh, this costs more too. Everything's fucking going up. I think Sony's kind of in a spot where I don't think they didn't do it in North America, right? Because of the dollar. It's probably partial.
They didn't do it in North America because try to find a regular
well
PlayStation
United
5 in North America. All you will find are bundles with Horizon.
No, they just had PlayStation 5s like a few days ago on like Walmart, but like a bunch of stores. So it hasn't even gone up yet. But I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I think partially the United States it's not affected is also because Xbox is in the United States and partially because of the dollar in United States. But I think the $50 price hike, I think that's going to be the last of people's fucking worries, because I think shit's going to get a lot worse than I think it's going to get a lot worse than this, not just in electronics but other stuff too.
Talking Armageddon, people.
Well, just the prices of stuff, like the Feds just increase interest rates again to like another 8% or some shit. So it, like, I don't know, it's fucked up.
I don't think it's all economy based that they did this, because they were already. I do because that's a hard choice to do. Like for a year, they were already profitable for each PlayStation 5 that they sold. They were already selling it at a profit for
it don't matter. They gotta fucking make money. Just like Xbox trying to do this fucking...
Why isn't Nintendo trying to make money? Why
give it time.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man.
I think they'll both end up... Like, if shit... I think we're, like, a little ways through this. Like, the bad shit hasn't even happened. So, I think... in time, like, I think they're both gonna go up too. I don't care what the fuck they say now.
Say in time, and this is something that you probably won't hear from a lot of people who predominantly play on Xbox. The whole $70 games thing, I think that's coming to Xbox as well.
Well, it's already on Xbox. Maybe not their first parties, but like you go to the Xbox store and you see games. Yeah, you see games for like $100, $120 NBA with a season pass thing, $150. Like
I am picking up the new NBA 2K, the Championship Edition for $150. That comes with a year of NBA League Pass. That right there is worth it.
Well, there you go. Like, whatever's worth it to you. Like me, a lot of stuff isn't worth it to me. Like most games, I just wait for sales. There's probably like only a couple games that I'll buy day one, and like one of them's God of War. I want that game day one. Like the other games, what is that other game that's coming out for PlayStation? I don't fucking remember. But there's a couple coming out for PlayStation, a couple for Nintendo. I just wait like a month and let it go to half price.
Well, Nintendo won't go to half price, so.
Yeah, you're right.
they don't drop prices.
Wait a couple years. I mean, see, that's a Nintendo problem too, and people aren't not happy about that. And I don't know. I think every console has their, even like the PC, they all have their ups and downs. There's good stuff about PlayStation. There's bad stuff. There's good stuff about Xbox. There's bad stuff. There's good stuff about Nintendo. There's bad stuff. So it's with every console.
I mean, I agree with that. There's good and bad for every platform out there. Anybody who tries to say any different, you're probably just waving a flag for one particular again piece of plastic. And don't
say plastic. Phil Spencer hates that word.
It is plastic. The thing's fucking plastic, man.
Oh, I guess she made it. She's unlost now, and she's heading to the bathroom.
Oh, she actually made it there?
Yep, she got unlost from the town next to us.
She's like, it all looks the same though.
she's fucking stoned or something. Just kidding. Graphic God says, except Ouya Ouya is the goat. I've never tried a Ouya.
Ouya!
The fuck, it's gonna get to the point pretty soon where everyone just go buy a fucking PC for real. Like if Xbox is putting all their games on fucking PC and cloud shit, and same with PlayStation. If Nintendo does it, well, you can already play fucking most Nintendo Switch games on your computer.
Yeah, but not give any money to Nintendo though, because
Right. Well, fuck Nintendo. Hey, if Nintendo won't let us buy their old fucking games, like Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, they have the game. They can let us buy those fucking games and keep them, but instead they want us to fucking rent them. So I encourage people to fucking go get an emulator, play all their old games. Fuck Nintendo.
I got you, bro. Well, check this out, man. It's been fun, but I gotta get my show ready and all that good stuff. So I gotta kind of.
Oh yeah, it's Thursday night. Tell everyone where they can find you, Xbot.
Of course, you can find me on YouTube. The name is Xbot448. You can also find me on Twitter. Pretty much any social media. Just type in Xbot448 and kind of see if I'm there. And yes, it is Thursday. Super. And, next podcast goes live, 8 p.m. prime time, baby. And I can't wait, man, because we've been off for 2 weeks. I have a feeling my panel is going to be...
lit.
Yeah, they're going to be extra energetic, especially with the topics, man. Let me see.
I'm going to come and chat, and I better not get timed out. I'll count how many times I get timed out.
I guarantee nothing because Predator he's a timeout fiend when it comes to that shit. I tried to tell him chill, and he's like, yeah, nah, we're going.
I'm gonna make 50 new accounts.
because of him, Christopher Hart will not show up at our show anymore.
That sucks. Dude, I've always liked your podcast. It's one of the best ones out there.
I appreciate it, man. I think you're just saying that because I'm here, but I'll take it. I'll take the compliment, no problem. Yeah. But no, super. Thank you for having me on here, man, and hopefully we'll do this again soon, bro.
Hell yeah! Thank you for coming on. Watch next podcast later, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.
Later, bro.